Hello, boys and girls. We're going to be multiplying fractions today. Last week we did fraction by a whole number. We did a little bit of fraction by fraction, but today we're going to go full force, fraction by fraction. Our objective today, this is what we're going to strive to do today and the rest of this week, that we can solve real-world problems involving multiplication of fractions and mixed numbers by using visual fraction models or equations to represent the problem. And today we're going to be using visual fraction models. Okay, so just to get our minds going with fractions, I want us to begin to think, if 4 people are sharing 3 apples, what fractional amount of apple will each person get? Please pause the video, create a model, do some division, because this is fraction as division, to come up with an answer. Pause the video. Welcome back. In your notebook, you should have what? Yes, 3/4. Here's another one. What fraction is represented by 6 divided by 9? Pause the video, work the problem out. Okay, what did you come up with? Yes, 6/9. All right, we'll continue practicing our fraction concepts that we've been learning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last week you learned how to multiply fraction by fraction using fractional bars. Today I'm going to show you how to multiply a fraction by constructing models. And here you will see the models that I was talking about. Let's look at this situation. 2/3 of the class are boys. 3/4 of the boys are wearing tennis shoes. What fraction of the class are boys wearing tennis shoes? So first, we have to think. We want to know 3/4 of 2/3. So when I see this, and I want you to recognize that when you see that word of, it's the same as multiplying. Okay, you see this word of? It's the same as multiplying. So 2/3, 3/4 of 2/3. So we have 2/3 of the class that are boys, but 3/4 of this 2/3 are boys wearing sneakers. So let's find out how many boys are wearing sneakers. Okay, so first we want to create our model, and our model showing 2/3. So we have 2/3, right? But it's 3/4 of those 2/3. So I shaded in the 2/3, which were the blue, and then I shaded in the 3/4, which is this yellow. Okay, now if I put it all on one model, here is my 2/3, which was the blue, and then my 3/4, which was the yellow. Of course, we know from art, blue and yellow make green. So we're going to have a section that is shaded with both colors, which mine turns out to be green. So I have, altogether I have 12, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are shaded. So 6/12 of the boys are wearing tennis shoes. Who can identify what's an equivalent fraction to 6/12? Put it in your notebook. All right, now it's time for you to try. At Richmond College, 1/2 of the students are enrolled in an art class. of the students enrolled in an art class, 3/4 are enrolled in a painting class. What fraction of students at Richmond College are enrolled in a painting class? Okay, so one of the things that I want you to remember is that half the students are enrolled in art and 3/4 of that half are enrolled in painting class. Okay, I want you to hop on into the Zoom and talk to the students who are there, and I want you to talk about how would you solve this problem? What would your model look like? And then solve the problem. So pause the video, hop into the Zoom, see what other students are there. If there are no other students there, talk with the substitute. Pause the video. All right, boys and girls, now that you have an idea of how you could solve this problem in your notebook, I want you to solve the problem. Pause the video so you can solve the problem. Okay, you should have written the expression out because you have 3/4 of the half, which is the same as, remember, 3/4 times half. So we had half the students who are enrolled at Richmond are in art class. And then you have 3/4 of them in a painting class. Okay, so here's our 1/2 that was blue, 3/4, the area that contains both colors. So your answer should have been 3/8. Students, be paying close attention to how when we are multiplying, if you notice anything about the multiplication and the product that we come up with. Okay, today you will construct models just like the ones you've just done to represent the given situation. So you can solve multiplication of fraction by fraction. Okay, before we close today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to tell me how do you think you grew as a mathematician today? You have 5 options to write about. You're going to choose one option and write about that, about how you grew as a mathematician. So 1, you can describe a new strategy you learned. 2, you can share a new math word or its meaning. 3, you can describe a mistake you made and how you learned from it. 4, you can explain how you challenged yourself today. 5, you can tell about something you noticed today and how it helped you solve the math problem. All right, don't forget to click on the math link and complete the math assignment for today.